He couldn't really sit up at the right age. He never really crawled. He was like a year and a half and still not walking. And so it's been a tough road, but because of like the low muscle tone, he couldn't, he had major constipation issues, and because his body just couldn't, his like core was super, super weak. So because of that, I mean, it really affected our lives. Like I couldn't go to the gym at 9 a.m. because usually that's whenever he was like straining and like having a really hard time trying to go. And ended up, like, I'm not an intervention person. Like, I don't do medication or anything like that most of the time. But we started giving him suppositories because that was the only way he could go. And we got to where we were having to give them like almost every single day. And that was rough, and that was just really hard. And so like there were times where we were going to church and we had to turn around and come back because he was straining, and there's no way we could take him to the nursery like that. We didn't have suppository with us, so we had to go home and give him a suppository. And it was just really hard. That was really rough. I mean, there for a while I was hopeless, honestly. Like before we started coming here, like in our transition with moving and like sicknesses, and I was just, I mean, I would cry a lot because it's awful to see your son in pain, and he was truly in pain whenever he was trying to go, and it was just horrible to see. And I would just do almost anything to get that fixed, with the fact that I can do this without any negative side effects, like chiropractic care, like that's just amazing to me. Like the pediatrician was wanting to give us medicine that has so many negative side effects, and like, was it worth the risk? And it just wasn't to me. And then coming here and just releases, him working on him, it's awesome that we can do that and not worry about how that can affect him, because it can only affect him in positive ways. He's like opened himself up more. He's now walking, which is awesome because he wasn't walking due to his low muscle tone, and that was awesome. He started walking probably in May, I want to say, and he's pretty happy now. Like, he wasn't too happy for the longest time. He was pretty grouchy, but now he's really happy and will talk, and he's starting to develop like words, and he's catching up. He was like probably like 9 months behind his age, but now he's catching up. So that's awesome. We went from giving him a suppository probably 5 to 6 days a week, if not 7, to maybe once a month, if that. Like, I probably gave him one like 3 weeks ago, but every day it's like clockwork. He goes, like, no straining, nothing, and it's just awesome. I can go to the gym at 9 o'clock in the morning, or we can go to church without worrying about it, and it's really changed our lives. It's been amazing, like crazy different.